Welcome back, everybody, to Smash's Kitchen. We are part of the E-Dub Outdoors podcast. I'm your host, Antonio Smash Moleka. Guys, I gotta be honest. I just had the best ice fishing trip of my life. Fish on to Gagnon, Harvey. We went up ice fishing. We packed like it was Christmas Eve. And I probably never caught that much walleye in my life. And it was amazing that we were able to get a lot of keepers between our group. There was 12 of us, family affair, cousin Glenn, Gucci, Mark. We did spaduch on the grill, ice. People thought we were nuts. Snowmobiles were pulling over, thought we had a shop on the ice. And it's what we do, man. We E-Dub is, you know us, we're crazy. And I couldn't wait to bring this Walter back to my shop and make this dish for everybody because it's very, very simple. You're out on the lake. All you need is an ice cold beer, some self-rising flour, and a fresh caught fish. I'm gonna make a beautiful tartar sauce that's gonna change your life. That is so easy to make. And the best part is I get the booze while I'm making this dish because I got the ice cold beer in front of me. It's a win-win for everyone, folks. So listen, come in close. We're gonna start with the batter. Self-rising flour is one of those things where it's got the baking soda in there. You just need to add a little bit of salt and pepper. The ratio is actually perfect. Again, as you're mixing that ice cold beer to the flour mixture, I will show you the exact texture you want for that walleye to float in that oil bath. And I'll tell you right now, it's gonna be crispy. It's gonna complement nice. We got some lemon, could be for the Corona, could be for the tartar sauce, who knows, who cares? It's gonna be beautiful. Come in close, let's get started. So first thing you wanna do, I got a little bit of mixture. I'm only doing 2 fillets here. Obviously you can up the recipe if you're making more. You just wanna add a little bit of beer at a time. If you add too much beer to start, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna screw this up. So I'm just mixing this ever so slightly. You can see it starting to come together. That's when I get my beer. Again, I'll pour a little bit more. You could use whatever beer you like, folks. Some people like using darker ales like Guinness. I'm not a fan of it. I know the English people really like cooking with amber beers or IPAs. I'll tell you what, I've tried this recipe with all sorts of different beers, and for me, a light beer is always the best. Now you can see how it's starting to turn into almost a cake batter. Don't be afraid to whisk it up. Break those bits of flour apart. We're almost there. I think if we add another couple teaspoons of beer, it's the best thing to do when you're out on the ice. You don't have to pack so much. You can see the texture is almost perfect. We're gonna set this aside. We're gonna let that baking soda activate with that ice cold brew. And while we wait, we hydrate. I'll tell you what, best part of fishing right now is making this batter. First thing you wanna do is finely chop up your dill pickles. You can use sweet pickles, you can use extra garlic, you can use whatever you like. For me, I prefer to use just nice fresh dill pickles, finely chopped like that. Listen, if you want your pickles chopped up a little chunky like the way I'm doing it, feel free to do that. If you like it a little bit more fine, you can cut it more fine as well. Let's get this into the bowl, like so. Tablespoon Worcestershire sauce. People call it the W sauce, right there. We have grainy Dijon mustard. Tablespoon goes right in. Last but not least, mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon, like so. We're gonna get this and we're gonna mix it together and you will see this come together. And folks, you will never get a better tartar sauce than this. Look at it. You're getting a nice brown, rich looking color from the W sauce. Just like so. And I'll tell you, this isn't your traditional tartar sauce. This will be the best tartar sauce you have ever had. We add a little bit of salt and pepper to our mix. Don't be shy, you could use lemon pepper. You can use anything you like. For me, salt and pepper. I got my walleye fillets. They're simply gonna go in. I'm gonna dredge them a little bit, like so. Flip them around. I can smell that beer. Don't be afraid to get your hands wet. You wanna make sure you shake off that excess flour mixture, and you wanna just get this right into the fryer. Bring your hand as low as you can without burning yourself, and away you go. Now look how crispy this is, folks. It doesn't get any better than that. How simple did that dish look? We're gonna get some of that sauce that we made with the dill pickles. We're gonna center that just like so with some lemon wedges. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Beautiful, Walter. Let's get the lemon, maybe one here, one like that. And then, folks, we're gonna drip some more of this sauce right on top. Look at that. I'd like to take this time to do a host to my compadres, Showtime Jansen, Top Dog Pereira, and Hooksep Martins. I know you guys can be out there with me on the ice, but listen, the next time we get together, I promise you, I got enough Walter in the freezer to make this for you guys. This was the best part of my fishing trip with my family, and I was glad to share this with everybody watching. Now, did you hear that? Look at that fish. I don't think it could have been more juicier. We're gonna grab a little bit of fresh lemon. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I just dropped the mic. Cheers. We'll get you next time on the EW Outdoors podcast. Listen every single Tuesday. Drop Siege Line on IG. I'm out of here. You've been watching Smash's Kitchen. Ciao. We're out of here.